TCMNetwork.com.
Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Up next in our Salute to Harry Belafonte, we have a film which teams in with the man we honored earlier today, Sidney Poitier. For most of their professional lives, Sidney and Harry have been peers as well as really close friends, both of them forging new paths for black actors in the complicated, often hostile world of show business. But there was a brief period when they actually stopped talking to each other, the result of a disagreement between them about a Martin Luther King memorial. That was back in 1968, and it was our next movie, Buck and the Preacher, which broke the silence between them and brought them back together, and an unexpected bonus made Sidney Poitier a movie director for the first time. It all came about when Harry Belafonte acquired the rights to a script he wanted to do, a story about a con man in the Old West, and it had a great part in it for Sidney. So even though they hadn't spoken to each other for about 2 years, Harry called Sidney and asked him to consider doing this movie. Sidney heard him out, liked the concept very much, and then suggested that they both star in the film, Harry playing the other major role in the story. Sidney also suggested they co-produce it, and Harry agreed. Soon after, they hired Joe Sargent to direct and cast the other parts, and everybody headed off to Mexico to shoot the film on location there. But in less than a week, both Sidney and Harry felt very strongly that Joe Sargent, as good as he was as a director, wasn't the right man for this particular project. What to do? Well, it was Harry who suggested that Sidney take over as director, something he knew the folks at Columbia Pictures back in Hollywood was financing the film might not consider a good idea, since Sidney had never directed a movie before. But hey, Columbia headquarters were in California, they were all off in Mexico, and they had a movie to finish. So without bothering to get Columbia's permission, Sidney and Harry, as co-producers, made the decision, and Sidney directed the movie. When Columbia first heard what was going on, it was really too late to do anything about it. And once the studio honchos saw the finished film, there were no complaints at all, because Sidney had done a terrific job. So here are two classy, talented fellows together on screen for the first time. From 1972, also with Ruby Dee and Cameron Mitchell in the cast, here's Buck and the Preacher.